Welcome back to Easy to Spell, where the name's easy to spell and we did it wrong anyway. If you missed last week, or just need a refresher, here's what happened last time. We solved the Dryad's riddle and descended, past her watchful eye, into the ancient tomb. Our descent, lit by the still flickering lights of ever-burning torches, we moved down the halls, past murals depicting scenes from some long-forgotten history, with hidden lines of prophecy foretelling the arrival of heroes. Our inspections were interrupted by a caretaker of the tomb, a decrepit cadaver collector. Though our fight with it was brief, it dealt a series of devastating blows to Yoshida before being sealed into a trap that we'd found in the hall.
Can we secure this door so he can't come back out this direction towards us? Maybe we move some of these barrels into this hallway entrance into this storeroom.
Well, I'm not the strongest, so be my guest.
Will you let me assist with a levitate spell?
Domen, they weren't prepared for levitate being truly levitating. So they've both gone to one barrel and kind of grabbed it, and they hoisted as you cast levitate and just smashed this barrel into the ceiling. Yoshida, you being right there, see a hand come through the door and just rip the wood door just out of it.
With that danger handled, we were able to proceed through the remainder of the tomb with relative ease until we came to a sealed door protecting the inner sanctum of the crypt. To unseal the door, sacrifice was required. In pairs, we lay in the stone plinths that made up the lock to the door, and each offered the blood of the other so that we'd be allowed to pass. Once a sufficient sacrifice had been offered, the door opened up, and beyond it, the true guardian of the tomb stood ready to offer us our final test.
Angel, Yoshida, Domen, you make your way back to the room where you fought the spiders. The two open sarcophagi. As you lay down, Yoshida, you watch the tops of each of them close shut.
Angel's gonna say to Domen through their little telepathic link, I love you, are you ready for this?
I love you too, to the ends of the earth and back. Let's do this.
Alright, on 3.
The pin pricks the center of your hand and sinks just a short ways in, and you feel blood begin to draw. Yoshida at the top of the sarcophagi have slid open. Domen and Angel aren't there. The door stands open to each of you as you all see 8 standing statues and a broken one lay crushed in the corner where the wall has collapsed in and lava flows. She told me you would eventually come, that it would be my place to test you. He cracks his neck. His long, undead dragonborn form standing to its full height as the guardian of this temple stands to test you.
The battle with the undead dragonborn was a brutal affair, requiring that each of us put ourselves on the line to defeat the guardian. But we persevered in the end. We took in our surroundings, noting the ancient altars to gods that stood tall around the room, long forgotten and yet somehow still familiar. The guardian stood again, stating that we'd passed and that the treasures held here were ours to claim, the most ominous and prestigious of which displayed protruding from the chest of a centaur statue in the center of the vault. To find out what happens next, join us as we take stock of our new treasures, learn destinies, and embark on the final chapter of Avarice here on Easy to Spell.